is that your cortisol is maybe one of the most important hormones that your body makes. It's a hormone that helps to sustain energy levels. So cortisol pushes against insulin. If you have no cortisol, the cortisol goes too low. Your insulin keeps winning the battle, and your blood sugar tends to drop. So a dropping blood sugar causes a lack of energy. So if you're riding on your adrenals, now your adrenals are amazingly made. The cortisol level has an inborn rhythm, a 24-hour rhythm. We call it the diurnal rhythm. So it's got an actual different normal level for every hour of the day. Your cortisol level is supposed to spike in the mornings when you wake up and you jump out of bed and you have birds are chirping, a lot of energy. And then at midnight, your cortisol goes to its lowest level so you can sleep.
Okay.
And that's part of the reason why the asthma patient will call the doctor at 1 o'clock in the morning. Not because he's got a grudge against the doctor, but because the asthma,
You mean you know that?
the asthma flares up at 1 o'clock in the morning, because that's the lowest natural level of cortisol in the human body. So there's, again, we talked about the so-called normal levels
Right.
versus optimal.
Yes.
So as an integrative physician that was trained in integrative medicine, I look at the levels at what is optimal.
Right.
So I would do the cortisol DHEA ratio at 8 o'clock in the morning. And I know that the ideal level of cortisol in a healthy person is about 550.
Okay.
So if I do that level, I'd see it's 200.
Right.
I know that guy has got a very poor cortisol production.
Right.
And it typically will be the guy that's tired.
Yes.
He'll be very tired because the blood sugar is dropping. Now, if you're young, like I was a medical student,
Right.
so we worked through the nights, many times.
Studied long hours.
All of that,
Yes.
lived on coffee and stuff. And then I went into practice, in rural practice in Canada for 5 years. And I had on-call every second night, the ambulance calls you every hour. So your sleep is interrupted. And what would happen, but I didn't realize, I'm young, I can handle this.
Right.
But when I go on holiday and I drive somewhere, like I want to fall asleep behind the steering wheel
Yeah.
because my blood sugar is now dropping, because my adrenal function is exhausted because of what I've done to it. I've abused it now, you see.
Right.
So now my adrenal function is exhausted, and I keep have a dropping blood sugar all the time.